us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys. I caught up with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Chanticleers offense will go to work first. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. The gun. The running back has it. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Chanticleers will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And now to lead the offense, it's Malachi Singleton. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Looking to pass, it's Singleton. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 2nd and long here. Running inside. It's Lewis. He's dropped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the 1st down. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close, so tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man, it's the physicality and the run game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the right. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The shot that clears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanchez. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. 3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air. It's Singleton. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Left side is Sanchez. Could not make his way to the corner.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
With the catch, it's Lewis. Run ends there.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back.
Unloads it downfield. Upstairs, he's got it. Touchdown, App State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
From the gun, running back on the move. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
He'll get rid of it. Right side, it's Courtney. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Makes the grab. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the shot to clears are moving quickly down the field. Ready, go! They'll run it to the right.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Edwards. Brought down. Ball at the the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Out wide right, it's Gardner. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! Timely decisions, effective play management, helps them. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. To throw, it's Singleton. Caught. All kinds of room to the right. The 40. The 20, the 10, touchdown, Mountaineers! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Wants to throw on 1st. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown, and a chance. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Cuts it upfield. It's Alexander. Got enough for the 1st down. There's a crease. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. To the ground. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
The shot that clears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Right at the line. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. On target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get... Touchdown, shot to clear. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's Webb. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody.
Turns it on down the left side. Past the 30, the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Barber. They're all over it. Right side, it's Gardner. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Alexander. They were all over it.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Alexander. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nearly intercepted.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
You know, it's funny. That's probably...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it. Past the 45. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. From that spot on the field, you had to expect them to go for it, and it worked out.
Why the heck would you not go for it? I mean, I almost want to go for it on every part of the field, but especially once you start to get this deep in territory. But you also, field goals aren't 100% at this distance. It's a little bit of a longer kick. Just trying to keep this drive alive and trying to go get extra points.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
You know, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. This defense rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on 4th and short?
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last one.
And he's brought down, but he picks up that first down, and the gamble pays off. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. It's still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Scanning the field, it's Barber. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Here's a little runs it into the house. Touchdown, go Carolina. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns up. It's Villa. Breaks into the open. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's caught. It's Villa. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Looking Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. Let's start with a look at the Kennesaw State Owls taking on the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders.
The shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. On the return, it's Webb. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays?
Makes the grab in their space. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Tells the run, wants to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Drops back, it's Singleton. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a tight end. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Running to the left. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking for room, it's Alexander. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
Rush is on. Just got rid of that one.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. From the gun, the running back has it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick give. It's Edwards. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the shot that clears will have it 1st and 10. Throwing, Lopez. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. The shot that clears are flying down the field. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Alexander. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Coastal! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Villa. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Back to pass, it's Singleton. He wants to take the top off. He's got it at the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Tough run here. It's Lewis. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback keep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely center cut. That'll cut the lead to 28-27. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Here's Lopez to throw. Moving out to the right. On the run, fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Courtney. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. Looking for space, it's Alexander. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Well, this guy has had a day to remember, putting up outstanding numbers in this one, and he is still piling on in the fourth quarter, breaking off some beautiful runs. This defense has not had an answer for him all game long.
He's all the way down to the 3, showing it all on that run.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. From the gun, it's Alexander. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleer. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Webb. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie things up. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Left side, it's Villa. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown to get the two-point conversion here. But that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, put the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last throw.
Takes a hit as he fired. Lucky to get it off.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the fourth quarter. You got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number one.
Burrowing for yardage. Turning it on. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They'll give it to him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Long way to go on second down. On the run, it's Lewis. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Moving the pocket, it's Singleton. He lobs one high down the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on first down. Release to the back. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get one...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. Here comes the heat. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be thrown. try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And they'll try to tack on 2. They'll try to slam it in. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great